Welcome back everyone, I'm Plays Games, this is Snowrunner, welcome back to Alaska. In the previous episode, the P12 proved itself a very capable vehicle now it's been upgraded. I'm not sure whether it was the heavier tyres that made a difference, but whatever it was, it managed to pull the huge big trailer from here all the way through Devil's Pit to the port. And now we're almost finished the first map. We haven't done any of this stuff up north, and that's what we're going to be doing today. I cannot remember what they need, so we're just going to take a truck, hopefully something that's got a crane and a flatbed and can do a trailer, because there's a trailer store right here up in the north anyway, fuel station right here. So let's get going, shall we? I think we'll do the Paystar. The Bandit can do crane, flatbed and trailer, but a lot of the trailers are very close to the end of the flatbed and that ruins the turning circle. White Western Star and Royal cannot do crane and flatbed and trailer at all, so we'll just use the Paystar. I'll set destination to the fuel station and I'll meet you when we get there. And one very quick trip up the lovely asphalt main road. Here we are. We'll just take a little sip of fuel and then we'll get on and see what we can find up here in the north. Literally one sip of fuel. Okay, what we're going to do here is we're going to turn left right here and drive down this river, because there is that trailer in the middle of this lake which is going to need rescuing, so let's go and get there. Come on, truck, you can do it. It's a very shallow lake. See, we don't even have to put our camera all the way vertical to be able to see the rocks at the bottom. It's really shallow, so just grind your way there. Let's see where this thing has to go. I'll accept that, track it, and apparently it's just going down the road. Okay, to the polar base. That's fine, that's where all the other tasks we're going to get here are. So just back in, probably not close enough, no, nowhere near. That's probably close enough now. Yep. Right, and we'll just drive along the lake. Nice and easy. I will put it in low gear and turn the diff lock on, just to keep it crawling at a nice steady rate. Easy peasy. We haven't even looked at any of the contracts on this map yet. I'm sure there'll be all kinds of stuff for us to do here as well. I would quite like to get onto the other maps today. Mountain River? Mountain Lake? What's the other map called? Mountain River, yeah, it would be nice to get in there. It's just up here, so we're in the north anyway. We'll see if we can complete all the tasks up here with this truck, and then we'll get onto the other one. The other gateway on this map is locked at the moment, so I'm assuming there's going to be a task or a contract to fix that. We'll go back onto auto now we're on a road. Right, we'll just grab this task on the way past. What is this? Lost tube. Okay, someone's lost a big pipe. First of all, let's deliver this. Come on, stupid truck. We'll go low gear plus and diff lock. Low gear plus is basically like second gear, but all your wheels turn at the same time because of the diff lock. Lovely. Just drag it through the snow. That task is probably the task to retrieve this. We'll find out when we get it into the position. 3, 2, 1, there we go. No, okay, that task is still there. Let's see what this task is then. Because if that was the task to go and get that trailer, it should have disappeared. Find the radio station. Okay. So there's find radio station and lost tube, and I want to get that upgrade from somewhere. Somehow. Right, so... Okay, lost tube. That large pipe wasn't there, so I'm assuming this is the lost tube. Okay, it wants us to get something with a crane, pick up this large pipe and take it just to the drilling site. That is 4 slots of cargo, so we're going to need something with a big crane because it's a big piece of cargo, and something with a 4 slot. That's probably maybe the P12 or the White Western Star with a crane. It doesn't have to be the huge crane, just any crane. And we'll come up here, stop off at the trailer store in the north, pick up a 4 slot flatbed and do that. And find radio station is just drive up here. That's what I thought it was. But whilst we're here in this truck, I think we'll try and get that upgrade and then see if we can't do something silly. So if we can get up there without rolling over, we'll then try and do this and just drive around the mountain. Is that viable? It doesn't look like it because of these cliffs. But maybe something like that? I don't know. Or is it safer and easier after the upgrade to come back this way and come down here and then try and get up here? Or is it better to just not attempt that in this truck at all and get the lodestar from here, just come along this road? Because we know this road's easy, and then up here, this bit looks a little bit boggy, but there is an alternate route here, which looks like a little truck might be able to scramble through. Well, we'll just try it with this, why not? Let's try and get that upgrade. Because we've been looking at a lot of the trucks that we own, and a lot of them say that their upgrades are found in Alaska. So it would be really cool if we can find them on this map. I believe this is the last upgrade on this first map that we haven't got yet. If we're lucky, it will be for the truck we own, and it will be something really cool. Last time we tried something clever with this truck, we tipped it over twice, managed to recover it the first time. Second time we had to just send it back to the garage in humiliation and failure. Okay then. This wants us to go way up, so it's definitely low gear and diff lock. We're just going to have to crawl our way up this hill. Yes. Okay. I think I'll ignore that marker and I'll just go this way. Kind of aim for this low saddle here. Oh god, is this even viable in this truck? Well, if not, we'll send it back to the garage. It's no skin off my nose, I don't care. I mean, the pace star is pretty damn good. Let's keep the camera moving, see if we can't see what's over this low saddle. Just more snow, okay. It's a little bit tiffy here, so I need to turn right a little bit. Is that a sharp ridge? It looks like it. Oh, crap. That is a very sharp ridge. Kind of want to go this way, but I don't know how viable that's going to be. Let's go into automatic. Just take the handbrake off and just roll backwards a bit. Put the handbrake on and nearly do a wheelie and roll over. Oh, some poop came out just then. Okay, just tickle the throttle. Not a fan of this. Not a fan of this. But we did avoid the big sharp ridge, because that would have been a disaster. Well, we can see the yellow hatchings of the upgrade. This is a little bit steep, but are we going to get high-sided on that? Possibly, but there is this tree here. But the problem is, if we try and winch onto that, we'll probably just roll over. Hold your breath. Oh, we've only gone and made it. Right. What are you? It's a big engine for Earth Roamer LTI, S Roamer and SX, and the Hummer H2. The Earth Roamers are the scouts you get in a much later DLC, and these are the really cool ones which have integrated radar systems. They're really, really cool. Okay, now how did we get down from here? Maybe just try and go straight into the trailer store. It's maybe not the worst idea. If we go straight into the trailer store, we can then come over here and do this wiggly windy road and get to the radio station that way. I'm just having a look at the fence of the trailer store, and it seems to be a chain link fence, so we can smash through that. Oh crap, really thick trees. Looks like there's a gap here. This is a really bad idea. Trying not to accelerate going downhill, using my handbrake to stop myself. Whoa. Okay. I'm not quite sure how we did it, but we did it. Sweet. Low gear, diff locks, just crawl our way out. Okay, that worked. I'm not sure how, but it did. Hurrah. Good old pace star. Right, let's just buy fuel. We shall refuel myself. Sell the trailer. Right. Now this next bit of the map, we haven't actually been up here. As you see, it's all grade. So we missed all this. We haven't ever been down any of this stuff. Maybe it would be a better idea to bring the scout up here with the scanning trailer, or buy a scanning trailer here. That's probably the best idea. Let's send this thing back and get little dude. Okay, little dude has made his reappearance, so let's buy the scanning thing and see if we can make it up to the northeast. Give me that. And away we go. Past the big sawmill and into undiscovered territory. So when we get to the next T-junction, which is a little bit watery, we'll run the scanner and see how much that uncovers. If it finds anything cool, and we'll go and grab it. I think this is probably a safe place to do it. So activate radar, deploy radar. Upgrade location discovered. Alrighty then. And there's a warehouse here which has got cement, server spare parts, bricks and medium pipes. Dirty great big low saddle fuel carrier semi-trailer with only 32% fuel remaining. There's another contest and an upgrade. So let's do the upgrade. I'm gonna leave the trailer there. And then we're going to swing up and get this upgrade. And then come back and get the trailer. I don't think there's going to be anything hidden up here. How bad is this underwater mud? Not too bad. Okay. I think we're okay. Just let me through. Let me through. And I'm going to leave the trailer here. I'm going to steal some fuel out of this. Just like that much. Then we'll detach. Okay. Let's go and get this upgrade. Okay, apparently the upgrade is up this little valley. Lots of trees, so it shouldn't be too difficult. Do I want to try and drive through that water, or do I go over here? I'm going to go over here. Because I see a couple of dead trees we can winch onto if we need them. Get out of my way, big rocks. Haha. Bit more big rocks. We just go past those. Oh, this is a bit nasty. Yeah, trying this in the Paystar. Okay, kind of glad we're here in a Scout, which has an autonomous winch, if we need it. It's a little bit tight, a little bit cumbersome. Right, then we're stuck in a rock. So, help me, Mr. Tree. God, we're really stuck. Just goddamn big rocks. And release the winch. Come on, come on. What is this? It's an engageable all-wheel drive. No, it's engageable diff lock for the Hummer, which we sold. Right, okay, whatevs. Let's go back and get our scanning thing and carry on. Supplying that big rock this time. There we go. Lovely. Try and avoid all the big rocks. Because you know from bitter experience that our little Lodestar does get high-sided on big rocks. It happened before. But not on this occasion. I don't think we need to come down here, there's nothing here. So we'll pick up that and then get up to the radio station. Cool. Right, there we go. That's the trailer retrieved. And apparently, the path we need to go is that. Ew. Not a huge fan of that situation. Ah, my engine. horrible mud pit. Come on, little truck, let's go. Welcome to the world of underwater mud, everybody. And quite fast flowing water, that's why the car is moving even though I'm not pressing the accelerator. Water does actually push you around in this game. We saw that in Michigan with the evil river crossing in the north of the Black River map. Come on, stupid truck. Let's try and go between these trees, even though there's tree roots in the way and tree branches. Oh, it's all just horrible in here. Okay, this is a very deep muddy pit, but there's trees to the left, trees to the right. We'll be fine. But I'm just gonna winch on and drag ourselves through, because why not? That's what the winch is there for. Hello, steering, would you like to work at some point, please? God almighty. That was horrible. Horrible, horrible underwater mud. Winch to the rescue once again. Let's not go through the mud. Let's just try and go around it as much as we can. Hard left here. Over the tree roots. Oh, this is horrible, isn't it? Yes, this is disgusting. Or do we just try and go straight up this way and cut this entire corner, because that is all really deep snow. I think I'm going to try and go straight up there. I'm just going to try and cut this corner entirely. Is this a good idea or a bad idea? Probably a bit of both. Nope, that was a little tree I hooked onto then and immediately peeled it over. As was that. Oh, god damn. Did you just hook onto something substantial, please? There you go. Can we hook onto that? Yes, we can. This is a good thing. Come on, little trailer, you can make it. Can we hook onto the watchtower itself? Yes, we can. Will the tree branches let go of my trailer? No, they will not. Or is the trailer actually caught on the... I think the trailer might actually be caught on the tree itself. Oh, crap. Yeah, I think it is. Not much I can do about that. Right, let's just steal all the fuel out of it and detach it. And delete the trailer. We didn't need it for scanning. We've done everything we wanted to do with it. It was just dead weight. I don't really care how much money it costs because money is basically infinite at this point in the game. So just get rid of the bloody thing. Right. Ow, my engine. This looks a little bit deep and horrible. But it wasn't. It was just in the shade. Do we need to go left here? Yeah, we do. That hill is very tempting just to go straight up there. This is a little bit of an icy, rocky scramble. There's a tree in the middle as well. But Lodestar doing Lodestar things. Ow, my engine. It's got chain tires, it's got plenty of power, just drive straight up. Whoa, what was that all about? Big hidden dip full of mud? Ow, my engine. And here we are at the radio station. Nice. Okay, so the only task we have left to do is to get that tube. And that should not be difficult. Let's recover. Get someone who's got a crane. Should we use the Royal again? No, why not? Then we'll take this up to the northern trailer store, buy a 4-slot ramped flatbed. We'll pick up that pipe and we'll deliver it to the oil refinery. And here we are once again approaching the northern trailer store. Got a nice newly acquired Royal BM17 that we found in the swamp on this map. Made decent use of it so far. Right, let's actually reverse in here and buy that trailer. Okay, we're gonna go this way, this way, this way, this way, over the river, here, here, pick that up and deliver it to there. Shouldn't be too difficult. I didn't bother refueling on the way here or at the trailer store because I know that at the drill site there is that fuel trailer that's there. So we'll fuel up from that. Getting a little bit dark. Right, we're changing up and down gears too much, so I'm just going to lock it in low gear plus. We'll just crawl our way along. Just until we get on some firmer ground. Right, this is the lake where we got that Curtainside trailer from. Okay, this is our turn off. Just going to spin time around so we can see what we're doing when we get to the pipe. I'm all for immersion, but sometimes it's nice to actually be able to see what you're doing. Okay, if I remember rightly, this little bit up ahead is a little bit of a horrible muddy pit. Yes, it looks a little bit wet and arid. And indeed I did remember it, so let's go to low gear. Low gear's no help. Okie dokie. Luckily, because it's Alaska, there's plenty of trees we can grab onto. They might have all-wheel drive, but we don't have diff lock on this truck. That's its one downside. Well, that, and the fact that it cannot have a... Oh man, what is up with this tree being out of range on the left-hand side? Lack of diff lock and the inability for it to have crane and sideboard and trailer are the two downsides of this vehicle. That it's got a narrow wheelbase as well. Why is that tree out of range? I've got the extended winch on this thing. I've got the advanced winch on it. Behave yourself. Blimey, that was worse than I remember. Right, shall we go? Jesus. Yeah, this is a little bit snowy as well, but that should be okay. Should be able to just bully our way through here. Yeah. Not too bad. And the big pipe is just past this watchtower. Watch out for the tree roots. And the trailer just kind of bounced off the tree roots, I think. Why did you change gear there, you absolute idiot? The terrain's not even that bad here, stupid truck. Right, there's the pipe that we need to drag out of the river. This is why I bought the big crane, because it's a big heavy load. That's probably good enough. Make sure the trailer's nice and flat. Yep, that looks good. Crane mode, put the outriggers out. North American trucks get the red crane. Eastern European ones get the yellow crane. There are very small differences between the two. Pulling the winch in. The cargo is just like refusing to move for some reason. Let's change the camera angle. Why are you not moving, you absolute turd? There you go. Okay, I just had to get it off the suction at the bottom of the river and then it started to come. It is 8 tons, it's a decent weight. Right, let's shorten the boom, spin it round. Maybe lengthen it a little bit. A little bit more. Whoops. Okay, the twisting of the boom is extremely responsive today for some reason. What the... Would you behave yourself? God, you've usually got to hold the button down for about half a day for it to do anything. Spinning like a top today for some reason. Right, that's definitely close enough, so we'll just pack the cargo, restore the crane, and now we've just got to get it from here to here. This corner is a bit of a bastard, so let's have a look at it. I don't think there's any chance of us driving straight through there to deliver it, even though it is a chain link fence, and theoretically we could bust through, but I'm not sure how deep that water is. So we're going to have to take this evil corner of doom. It's a very sharp corner, and obviously you need to have a 4-slot cargo trailer. It's a little bit tippy and audible. Hopefully we'll make it round without losing the pipe. Even if the pipe comes off, we've got a crane, so we'll be... Oh god, it's fine. I remember that corner being much worse than previous playthroughs. Then again, I was young and stupid. I did not have multiple thousands of hours logged in the game at that point, so this time we made it just fine. Watch out for that tree stump on the left, and don't hit that. And we're here! Done. Okay, let's turn the engine off and have a look. Right, we've done all the tasks. No new tasks have shown up on the map, so it's contract time. What's this? Mountain Maze. Deliver stuff to Mountain River. Top of the world, Mountain River. Village supply, Mountain River. Polar base supply. Deliver stuff to here, which is bricks, metal, beams and fuel. To the polar base, just gives us experience and money. Don't really care about that. Timbered, deliver to the sawmill, just experience and money. That's just experience and money. That's just experience and money. That's experience and money. Okay. Can we find something that's going to unlock the White Valley thing? No. No. Okay, so none of these unlock this gateway. How about Morrison Mining? Deliver to the... Okay, this is actually a global thing. So we need to get one cargo container and one medium pipes to here. Well, it doesn't seem too difficult. I mean, cargo containers are what? 2 slot? Oh, let me guess, the only place you can get them is the port. Yeah, of course, why not? Just have to go up here, around here. And then deliver that. Do that with whatevs. And a medium pipe from either one of these 2 factories to the same place. And that will give us the new drilling site is built global achievement. Discover Pedro Bay. That's the map that's beyond Mountain River, apparently. And apparently we can get truck repair services there. Cargo delivery. Cargo... Okay, gotta do that and that before we can do that. Lumber mill supplies. Supply crates to White Valley. Okay, and we've got to complete drilling equipment to do this. Okay, what's drilling equipment? That must be a Blackbird one. That. Okay, but before we do that, we've got to do mountain pipeline building. Okay, everything's just locked behind everything else. Drilling parts delivery. Deliver to this factory for drilling spare parts. Where do we get... Oh god, all the way from here, all the way to there. That's a little bit annoying. Fire in a barrel, deliver to the port. Mountain delivery, deliver to Mountain River for oil barrels. Okay, we said we were going to have a look at Mountain River anyway, and we're here. And we've got a 4-slot cargo, so we might as well have a look at that. Drilling parts delivery, deliver to this factory, drilling parts part 4. Okay, so how the heck do we open White Valley? That's not it. That's not it. Okay, none of the contracts seem to open this. So I'm assuming that White Valley connects to something else. Okay, so maybe there's a task in Mountain River we can do which will unlock both the gateways to White Valley. So for that reason, we're going to go to Mountain River pretty much now. Okay, so 4 oil barrels to the service hub in Mountain River. 4 oil barrels. Oh god, that means going back through that horrible muddy bit we've just come through. But first I'm going to detach this trailer. Because we need to get round behind these oil barrels and get to the fuel tank which is hiding behind them. Because we need some refueling if we're going to drag all this weight. Is that 1.5 tons times 4? 6 tons? A little bit nasty. Right, you, give me fuel. Lovely. Yeah, this truck's only got 280 litres of fuel. believe the White Western Star's got like 330. Right, let's just pick up our... Here we go. Let's get the trailer and let's get going. Okay, on to map 2. I'm just going to low gear plus this journey. Yeah, we've got bogged down in this big muddy pit again, but that's not a huge issue. There are trees we can use to get out. Like us so. Okay, onwards to the gateway. Well, for some reason we're bogged down here. Why are we bogged down here? Don't know. Is there a dead tree or something we can hook onto? Oh, that'll do. Not quite sure why we got bogged down here, of all places. There's something under the water I'm stuck on. Most peculiar. It looks like the first rear axle can't get over something. Not sure what, but there's something it's not happy with. Okay, whatevs. Can the winch drag it over whatever the hell it's stuck on? What is that stuck on? And why? Weird. Now the trailer axle is stuck on... There's something here under the water which I can't see that everything keeps getting stuck on. I mean, that's not normal. Could have been a rock, I suppose. Just a rock buried in the mud that we couldn't see. Doesn't take a lot. And we are back on the main road. Right, gateway's just at the top of this little incline. Just be careful of the Armco barriers, don't get anything stuck on them. Big rocks on the right, Armco barrier on the left. Nice. Okay, here we go, Mountain River in earnest. Right, let's see where we're going. Oh, literally just here, so like that. Mountain River is a very small map, which is nice. Like a task there, bridge, from the looks of it. Put the lights on, see where we're going. Hello, service centre. Ah, truck is fully repaired. This actually is a service centre. And there we go. Now, what have we here? Ah, service trailer. Not that we need that because we have a fully functional service centre right here, which automatically and instantly repairs your truck. Alright, let's turn off the engine, have a look at this place. If you have a look in the global map, you will see a hatch marking through the garage icon. There is no garage in Mountain River. So whatever we do here, we're going to have to bring all the trucks up here from North Point. So I think the smart thing to do would be to go and get a little load start and bring it up here. And you'll also notice there's 3 watchtowers, but all this is in the grey zone, all this is grey zone, all that, all this. There's quite a lot of grey zone. So I think I'll go back home first, bring the little dude up here with a scanning. Little dude. Scanning trailer. Mountain River Gateway. Let's do some scanning. Right, we found a whole lot of stuff apparently. Wow, this map is tiny. One scan has uncovered like a quarter of this map. That's insane, man. A couple of contests we're not going to be doing. Service convoy, broken bridge, fuel station, that's nice. Bricks in the river, a warehouse, which has got all kinds of stuff inside it, a little scout fuel trailer. Well, looks like another fuel station there. Alright, let's have a look at Broken Bridge first, shall we? Restoring the bridge. Start tracking. It needs 1 concrete slab, which comes from the warehouse on the other side of the river, because of course it does. Concrete slab is 2 slots, or there's 1 here at this warehouse. Okay, then we want to have a look at this service convoy thing. Where does this little road to the left go? Okay, that's like a ford. That's a way to get over the bridge without going over the bridge. Okay. Frozen Lake, not an issue. A truck of some sort. A decent amount of horrible snow. Okay. Yeah, it looks like a Paystar. It is a Paystar. Get this to the service hub, which is literally next door. Maybe we can drag this back onto the main road and deliver it to the service hub, and then we'll move on and see what's up here and scan here, uncover all of this area. I like that, that's a good idea. Right, let's turn this thing around if we can. Nope. Stupid scanning thing. Don't flip over, because you'll take my truck with you. Okay. Are we on firm enough ground to pull that truck? I believe probably not. Or maybe the Loadstar's S-Class power to weight actually means it can drag this entire big truck all by itself. This little baby wheels. Dear God, what a fantastic little vehicle this thing is. As I said, it's not really a Scout, it's like a Scout off-road truck hybrid thing that just happens to have a Scout winch, a Scout trailer hitch. Cool. Alright, let's deliver this thing to the service hub. Just take it slowly. I don't want that thing to tip over, because it's very top heavy with that van body add-on. Yeah, cool. Bonus. A little too fast, it's kind of wiggling around. Come on, stupid, let's go. And deliver this to the service hub. Well, that was easy. That was way easy. You gotta love that. Nice. No, we didn't get to keep the pace star, but you can't have everything. You can't keep every truck you find. Okay, what have we here? A roadblock, but a very obvious detour around it. Yep, ain't driving in there. It is indeed a fuel stop. Is it active? Looks like it is. There's a little baby fuel carrier here as well. Just tag that just to get the XP, because we're not rank 30 yet. We do still need to rank up to unlock some upgrades and some new trucks in the store. It's like a warehouse of some description. And we should recharge that as well. I think that produces fuel. Suppose that makes sense. Right, we need to scan at our next ping, which is just here. So V, activate radar, scan. Upgrade location. Where is that? Oh, all the way down here. Okay. Trailer store there. That's cool. We like trailer stores. Gateway to Pedro Bay is another upgrade there. And a couple of tasks. Since we're here, we'll come down here. We'll have a look what this is. And then we'll get that watchtower. And then we'll maybe come down this way. Right, 2 more upgrades and some tasks. And the gateway to Pedro Bay. Okay, I actually need to turn here. I forget how small this map is. It's absolutely teeny tiny and dinky little thing. Okay, we're kind of stuck in the deep snow, so we'll actually go into the mud to aid progress. Come on, little truck. You can make it. Trees are a bit sparse here. Can we reach that one? Yes, we can. Jolly good. Come on, come on, come on. Just drive through the mud. God, that was more difficult than it had to be. Okay, we have a curtain side trailer. And a task. And oh god, the upgrades behind that house. We're going to have to detach our trailer, because we won't be able to reverse with it. Environmental issue. He wants us to take that to the research zone, which is down here. But that's a full-size trailer, so we'll need the Royal or another truck to do that. Right, let's get this upgrade, which is behind this house. This is Westline engine for the Fleet Star and the White Western. Absolute score. Alright. That's the top of the line engine for both of those trucks. And we now have it. Awesome. What is this? That makes me think it's wanting us to deliver something here. Cargo management. Yeah, wooden planks and fuel. Not doing that. I'm just going to leave my scanning thing behind. Or will I take it with me to scan all this? Yeah, we better go and hook back into it, I suppose. Right, let's get to the watchtower. Not that we need it, because we've got our scanning thing. A little too fast for our own good sometimes, this vehicle. And did that uncover anything? Apparently not. No, it didn't. Apart from that fuel carrier trailer there. Okay, so we want to come down this way now. And kind of here and scan all this. I want to see what that is as well. What does the sign say? Warehouse. Okay. Oh, it's a little bit deep snow here, isn't it? Oh, blimey. Instantly came to a halt. Yeah, not nice. But as always, there's trees we can winch onto. Hopefully we're close enough to that tree there. Yeah, nice. Not sure where the next tree is after that. So let's hook the side of the vehicle into that same tree. Put ourselves a bit further forward. This one here. Yep, we good. We good. Nice. Okay, we've come to the end of our markers. Is this where we're going to scan? Yeah, why not? We'll just scan in the middle of the woods. Heyo! Where is it? Oh god. All the way down there, huh? And this warehouse has got lots of stuff as well. So I think I'll drag the trailer to here, then unhitch and go and get that upgrade, and then we'll come back, get the trailer, go this way. There's a sawmill there, another upgrade there. There's two upgrades on this side of the river, another service site which has got stuff, and another service trailer. Wow, okay. Do we need this scanning thing? I mean, there's something up here, but I don't think... What is that? That is a big, massive truck. We'll investigate that. I don't think we're going to need the scanning thing anymore. Because the only bit that's still in the grey zone is this, and I don't think there's going to be anything up here. And if we just drive along that road, we'll uncover everything that's there anyway. So I think the next move would be to sell that at the trailer store. Sell the scanning thing at the trailer store, try and get that upgrade. How do you get this upgrade though? Because that looks like it's in the middle of absolute nowhere. Is all that just snow? Is that actually a road? Oh god. Okay, so then we'd have to come like here, 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 along here and try and get that upgrade. Okay, let's just go upgrade hunting. We can do that. That's why we're here. The end scanning thing has come in very handy. Right, this is where we're going to leave it. Just here. I'm going to steal all the fuel out of it first. Thank you. And detach. Not drive into the ocean. Oh, hello, oil rig. There. Don't tip over and end up in the ocean. Out of my way, springy brush. Right, what is this? Race suspension available for current truck. Well, goddamn hallelujah. Okay. That is absolutely awesome. That means we can get the bigger suspension and the bigger wheels on this, which makes this thing much more capable. It should be able to clamber over big rocks once it gets that upgrade put on it. And it will be able to go in deeper water, and it, of course, effectively ups the torque as well, having bigger wheels. So that is an absolute find. Very glad we found that. Let's hook back into our little thing. Well, alright. Been in this map about 5 seconds. We found the biggest engine for the Fleet Star and the White Western. We got stuck in the snowdrift again. And we found the upgraded suspension for the Lodestar. Outstanding. Oh god, this is horrible. Right, can we... we're not quite close enough. But if we do the side of the vehicle on that tree, which is further away... I don't want to get the trailer stuck again. So I want that to go there. Yes, good, we're close enough. And turn as much left as we can just to try and get the trailer around that tree. Keep an eye on the trailer. Made it. Okay. Ew. Oh. Maybe I would have been better off driving up that river. Okay, we can hook into that tree. That's not too bad. There's a little bit deep snow horribleness here, isn't it? Okay, where's the next tree though? Like all the way there, so I think the best thing is just to go straight for this tree and try and keep close to all these trees on the right hand side instead of following the road, because the road's covered in snow anyway. I'm not even sure how much propulsion the wheels are adding at the moment. I'm pretty much just dragging myself along with the winch. Again, that's what it's there for. Right, can we... No, balls. Okay, how about if I drag the back of the trailer onto that and then do some steering to try and keep him lined up, which isn't really working. It worked well enough. Are we close enough to hook into this tree? Yes, we are. Lovely. Oh, and the trailer's got stuck because of course it did. What a dick. Okay, and just pull the back end of the trailer around that way. Get off that tree, you horrible turd. No. I don't want to have to sell another trailer. I've done that once already today. Are you with us now? Horrible little shit. Right, and this tree. Then I think we'll try and get back on the air quotes road. Hook into that tree, just pull it round. Maybe I should have just driven up that river, you know. That would have been the better option. Okay, this bit of the road is a little bit less snowy. Cool, right, let's go and sell this thing. Of course, if we want to upgrade the Lodestar, we're going to have to send it all the way back to the garage in the first map. It doesn't take too long to get back here, to be honest. But I really want to get these other upgrades that are on this map. Okay, let's sell that. Buy another one. We'll just use it as a fuel thing. Sell it again. Right, let's get more upgrades. Which appears to be directly through here. Yeah, okay. Missed my turn off. Let's just go straight through these trees. Oh, what? How am I supposed to get in there to get that? Oh man, what the... Mate, this had better be good. High range gearbox available for current truck And for the Fleet Star and the Pace Star and the Twin Steer and the Ankh Civ and the Royal and the Bandit and the White Western Star and every other truck ever known to mankind. Right, that gives us the high range gearbox. And the high range is quite popular, especially with speedrunners. You lose the low gear minus and low gear plus, but you gain a lot of top end gears. Like, your auto will go to 6 gears instead of 4, it obviously makes you faster. Not that we're concerned with speed. I prefer having the low gear plus and low gear minus. If you want to run around with 6 high gears and fall off the road all the time because you're going too fast, you do that. It's your game. You play it your way. I can see the yellow hatchings of something. Hopefully it's that other upgrade. Okay. Again, it's between trees, so we'll just... Oh god, this is really steep. But we're making it. We're making it. Come on. Right, these springy tree branches might be a bit of a pain in the tits, but I think we'll be okay. Just let me get my wheels in. Let me get my wheels in. Get upgrade. It's an engine for the Royal BM17. 192,000 torque for the Royal and some other stuff as well. Cool. Was that the last upgrade that we've found so far? Yeah. How are we doing for time? Oh, we're doing fine. Let's just try and follow this. I mean, I can't see it on the map, but we just followed a little road up here. So, I don't know where it's going to lead us. Okay, maybe I think it's actually going to lead us to here, which is kind of where we want to go. Do we not go that way? Or do we try and go this way and get to this watchtower? Because that will uncover all this stuff up here. And then we'll try and get up to that other watchtower. Yep. Spin time forward. We'll spend the night here. In reverse. Alright. We're finding all the good stuff here. Engines and gearboxes and race suspension. It's all good stuff. Of course, we've got the Royal on this map with us as well, which is a little bit annoying. So if you want to upgrade the Royal, I'll have to send that all the way back to the garage. But that's okay. It's to get to this map, it literally takes 5 minutes. You just drive up the asphalt main road, and then you're here. It's like nothing. This is all ice, but that's okay. We've got chain tires. Be good. And... ew. Come on, winch. Winch onto it, please. Thank you. Why you no winch? Luckily, you can winch onto watchtowers themselves. Most of the time. Ooh, this is pretty. What an excellent view of the whole map. Right, what did we find? Oh, another trailer store. Okay, so there's 2 trailer stores here. That's cool. So we'll come down here, come here, get refueled. Come up here. Ah, gateway to White Valley. And it's not got a lock. Ooh, there's another upgrade. So here, 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 here. Get upgrade, and then here, here, here. Final watchtower. Okay. Oh, this map's been all kinds of fun. Right, fuel station. 2 fuel stations and 2 trailer stores on a map of this size is absolutely ridiculous. That goes to the other trailer store that we do not need at the moment. Mind you, I could have bought a scanner. This is just lovely asphalt. This is apparently open. Let's just have a look in White Valley. Alright, this is White Valley. This is a much bigger map. It's long and thin. All this is just sea, it's just water, so really the map's only kind of like 2/3. I don't even think you can get over here. I think people have tried, but you can't get over here. I'm not sure you can get here, although maybe it looks like you might be able to. Yeah, it looks like there's something there. A vehicle. Lots of stuff, lots of stuff. I believe there's a garage on this map. Now we've unlocked it. Yeah, garage not discovered. Okay. So, if this is one gateway, where's the other one? Ah, there it is. And it is still locked. Okay. So, to get to White Valley from Northport, we have to go Mountain River at White Valley. But then it's easy. As we saw from Mountain River, you just go... Well, once we fix the bridge, you'll go over the bridge and then just up the asphalt road we just came up. It takes like 3 seconds. So, let's go back to Mountain River. And we'll continue what we were doing. Right, we are piecing this region together, one map at a time. So maybe the unlock for that broken gateway is in whatever that was. White River, what's it called? White Valley. Maybe we can fix that from White Valley side. Ooh. Okay. I was going to drive around this mud pit anyway, but this is where the upgrade is, so let's see what this is. Rocket engine for something? Flight pack? Engageable all-wheel drive for the Kodiak, that terrible little truck that we saw right at the very start of Michigan. Well, that was a useless upgrade. Excuse me, Mr. Rock. That's a bit rude. Nearly tipped me over, the horrible little git. Okay, third and final, or fourth and final watchtower just up ahead. Let's see what this reveals. Nothing. Oh, no, new objective discovered. Working stiff. Well, that's where we're going to go anyway, so let's just have a look what is up here. And then I think we'll recover this thing back to the garage and upgrade it. Because we've pretty much uncovered a whole map in about 20 minutes flat. Which we like. That's pretty cool. Come on, steering. Steer the vehicle. There we go. Nah, this is just a frozen river. I thought it was a mud pit. It's not. It's just froze. The frozen rivers is easy rivers. Hello? Giant caterpillar truck. Show task. Okay. He wants us to restore it and then deliver it somewhere. I know where it gets delivered to, so I'm just going to deliver it right now. It gets delivered to the sawmill. So all we have to do is to drag this thing down to the sawmill, and then we'll take our little truck to the trailer store, buy the biggest maintenance trailer we can, and then fix this thing up. Because you get to keep this thing when you've fixed it up, and there's a story to tell about this caterpillar truck. And I will tell you the story after we've got it out of here. Now we do have some repair points with us. So I'm going to hook in and we're going to repair and we're going to see what we can repair of this thing. I want to repair it as gas tank, so if we need to turn the engine on the winch truck we can without it running out of fuel. Gearbox, suspension and engine all look okay, but we'll just repair the engine a little bit more. That's all of our repair points done. How much fuel has it got in it? It's completely full. Okay. In that case, turn on engine on winch truck. And this thing should be able to just help. It should be pushing. Come on. Oh, come on. Get moving. Why you no move? I've turned your engine on. Move. Right, maybe it just needs a... I can hear it revving, but it ain't moving. This thing does not want to move out of the mud pit it's in. Come on, you fat... Get moving. Okay, here it comes. I didn't think that was going to happen. Oh, I'm seeing yellow hatchings in this little thing, but it looks like it's a chain link, which means it's a drop-off. Okay, so there's nothing to pick up in there. No task to pick up. God damn, this thing's heavy. Well, it's a gigantic truck. Right. And pull the big truck. Come on. I mean, this is us, and the Caterpillar's actually got its engine on and it's trying to drive itself forward. I think this is a bit futile. So what we'll do, we'll recover this and we'll upgun it. Customize, suspension, raised, hell yes, sell the stock. Tires, goodbye 35 inch, hello 41s. And this thing's much more capable now. Now it looks like an absolute monster. So we'll just recover it again. What can we use to drag that big truck? Paystar? Bandit, maybe? Let's try the Bandit. Is the Bandit going to be powerful enough? I mean, I'm just thinking Bandit because it's got the big wheels. Actually, whilst we're in the garage, we should have upgraded the White Western Star's engine. Customize engine, Westline, yes. Not that we've actually de-garaged this thing for a while, but that's now as good as it can get. And we've also, in storage, got the little baby Fleet Star. Remember this? You can get a Westline on that as well. So that's more capable than it has been. This needs a Westline. It is found in Alaska, but it's a different Westline. It's the heavy vehicle Westline. So we haven't quite found that yet, but we're doing pretty good. We're finding all the good stuff. Explore Alaska. This is, again, the different Westline. That's the heavy Westline, because this is basically a heavy truck. Didn't we find something good for the Westline? Okay, so that can have the medium Westline and the heavy Westline. Okay, everything's getting upgraded slowly but surely. I'll meet you back in Mountain River, I guess. And here we are back in Mountain River. We haven't fixed the bridge yet, so we're going to have to go a different way. There's two ways to get over the river. You can go down this little twisty path and then under the bridge, or you can just come down this road and cross the river here, and then there's a little road that brings you just out at the bridge. Just be a little bit careful here. There are some off-camber corners that can catch you out. Just tickle the throttle. And here we are. Easy. I was wondering what that yellow hatching in the back was, and it's a contest. Could you just get over this river, please, you giant, stupid bus? There we go. So now we've got the Royal here with a big crane and a 4-slot flatbed trailer, And we've got this truck, which has got a little crane and a little flatbed. I mean, that's not too difficult, is it? Just splash over the river and here we are. Right, let's go and get this caterpillar. Okay, caterpillar rescue attempt number 2. I'm not sure why I bought this truck. As we see in the bottom right, it's only got the basic gearbox because it's an Eastern European truck and we don't have any Eastern European truck upgrades. It's got the basic engine. I mean, it might not be able to pull this thing, but hopefully it'll be a slightly better job than the Lodestar did. Okay, winched on. Turn on engine on winch truck. Lights come on, and we go. Right, instantly better than the Lodestar. You have to remember we're quite a wide truck myself, and the cat is quite wide as well. It needs, what, 538 repair points? I mean, our truck does hold a little bit, but nowhere near that much. So we're going to have to go and get a trailer from somewhere and patch up the cat. I think my initial reasoning for bringing the Bandit was because it's 8x8 and it's got always on all-wheel drive and diff lock. So that's... and the big wheels means it's got a lot of rubber on the ground. And these big balloon tyres weigh an awful lot as well. As I explained in earlier videos, if you've got heavier tyres, that has the effect of giving you more torque in the physics that Snowrunner uses. Which is why I've just been holding down the accelerator since we picked this thing up. I mean, we've never got out of first gear, but we've never stopped. We've just been grinding it out because of the big heavy tyres, the 8x8 powertrain. It looks like we're almost at the main road. Lovely. Come on, don't stop now. I can hear the caterpillar revving its engine all the time, but I'm not sure how much it's actually achieving. Still, it was adding 1 horsepower to the rescue effort. It's better than dragging a dead load. Okay, have to be careful here because there's crash barriers on both sides of the road. Do not want to get either myself or the caterpillar on the wrong side of those barriers. That looks pretty good. Okay, a bit of a steep hill here. I have lifted my finger completely off the accelerator. This is just gravity doing its thing. Do not accelerate down steep hills, especially not steep icy hills when you don't have chains on. Just let gravity do its thing. Ooh. Okay, I think we made it down the hill. Sweet. Right, power back on, we're on the flat. That could have been dangerous, but we got away with it. Okay. We're at the sawmill. So let's detach the winch and turn the engine off on the winch truck, detach the winch. Ah, service trailer right here. That's good. Let's go and get that there and then bring it back. Sweet. Well, that went well. Big heavy tyres, 8x8 powertrain, always on diff lock and all-wheel drive. Lovely. The Lodestar may be powerful, and it's now got bigger wheels, but it's quite a light vehicle. I think we should get instant repairs. Oh, Hello, giant trailer. Oh, we'll be playing around with that thing at some point, I suppose. Now, we pulled one of those of the P12 before. I'm sure we can pull another one. Right, let's just hook into this. Lovely. Yeah, see, the Bandit can kind of do crane and cargo bed and trailer, but the trailer is so close to the end of the flatbed that it absolutely destroys your steering. This turning circle's gone to shit because it just can't move. Okay, this might be a bit of an Austin Powers moment here, but we'll get there. We don't have to go that far, we're only going to the cat at the sawmill. Okay, we're gone. The Paystar is a little bit more forgiving with the distance between the flatbed and trailers, but it's still not great. The Fleet Star is really good, and we did just get the biggest engine for the Fleet Star, so maybe the Fleet Star will come out to play at some point. But for now, we've got ourselves a Caterpillar to fix. Don't get bogged down in the mud now, you idiot. Okay. Fix Caterpillar. Repair. Service trailer. Cat. All. Bam. Okay, it wants us to refuel the cat as well, does it? You absolute jobby. Right, refuel from my truck. Repair supplies. The Caterpillar. Okay. And now we need to deliver it to the sawmill, which is literally just there. So we'll uncouple the trailer. Hook the winch into the cat. And we'll just reverse it in. Come on, cat. And there we go. Two good things happened. A, we get to keep the cat. And B, we hit rank 18 and we unlocked the ability to buy quite a lot of nice trucks in the garage. Speaking of the garage, let's change truck, got the cat, and we'll recover it and we'll have a nice little conversation. And the conversation about the cat is the upgrades, specifically the frame add-ons. Now, for 6 years, this truck had 3 add-ons. It had this container carrier, which can only fit the 2-slot big white cargo containers. And that was it. And it had this log carrier, which can do medium logs. And it had the fuel carrier, which is 1600 fuel. And that was all the things it had. It didn't even have a trailer hitch. And very recently, it's been upgraded. It now has a trailer hitch and a flatbed for normal cargo, and the maintenance frame add-on with repair points and a fuel tank and a water tank, and a saddle high for pulling big cargoes. And all this together now means that this is actually one of the best trucks in the whole game. It used to be really niche. Everyone used to just put the fuel carrier on it and use it as a rescue vehicle. Because as we see, it's got these dirty great big whacking 71-inch tyres, which are enormous. It's got a dirty great big engine, and there you go. And when we find the West Line in somewhere else on Alaska, it will go up to 250,000 torque. It's got a special gearbox, which is great. The advanced specials found in Alaska. So if we get that, we'll get the best gearbox. Obviously, it doesn't have race suspension. I mean, 71-inch tyres is big enough. Okay, we need to be rank 20 to get the advanced heavy, but we can do the twin motor or the extended. The extended is probably better. I'd rather have more range than more pulling power. The only downside of this vehicle is that it cannot traverse very deep rivers, but then with 71-inch tyres, it takes quite a lot of depth to drown this thing anyway. Just put that on. The heavy trailer hitch means regular trailer hitch. So this can pull regular trailers. So you put that in the saddle high, which means I can do any saddle high or any normal trailer. And all of a sudden, it's one of the very best heavy haulers in the entire game. So we'll do that. And that is the Caterpillar 745C. And we'll be playing with that when we come back, because that's enough for today, I think. We've been going for long enough. We did all the stuff in the north. We went to Mountain River. We went to White Valley as well. We uncovered all of Mountain River in about 5 seconds flat. We've done a couple of tasks. When we come back, we'll fix the bridge. We'll do all the other tasks. And then, I mean, there's not too many more. There's just this environmental issue and restoring the bridge. I mean, that's all the tasks on this map. It's just like 3 of them. But there are a few other things we can do on this map, which are contracts. Maybe have a look in Pedro Bay next time as well. But yeah, excellent. We've got lots of upgrades. Got one of the best trucks in the game. Happy days. So I hope to see you again for the next episode, and I hope you look after yourself until then. I'll see you later.